Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's May 18th, 2017. One of the headlines today, the death of Roger Ailes, the Republican Party strategist, the man who established Fox News, end of the 90s, early 2000s. He is dead at the age of 77, and that is a very special number to this nation. Roger Ailes, a man known in Washington, D.C. for his power. Remember, he just stepped down from Fox News last year. It was on July 21st. He resigned, and then he began working for Trump, and they said he helped Trump overcome Hillary Clinton. So look at this. Washington, D.C. is on the 77th meridian. You might recall on September 11th, Flight 77 hit the Pentagon. If you look at how tall the Pentagon is, how tall is Pentagon? It's 77 feet tall, and it sits on the 77th meridian, and on September 11th, it was hit by Flight 77, 77 minutes after taking off, according to the 9/11 Commission report. If you write out September 11th in gematria, it sums to 77, just like if you write out World Trade Center. Earlier this year, there was a story about a girl dying in a pancake eating contest who lost her father as a first responder when the towers collapsed. Look at this. Pancake eating contest in gematria sums to 77. United States in gematria sums to 77. This is a nation founded by a secret society known as Freemasonry. Secret Society 77. And Scottish Rite Freemasonry has its headquarters in Washington, D.C. So, Roger Ailes dead at 77, and he's dead today, May 18th, a date I predicted in November would be very symbolic for the Trump administration. And here's why. Today is Trump's 119th day in office. Remember, he was announced as president on November 9th, 11/9. In Jewish gematria, Donald equals 119. Here's Donald's 119th day in office, president of the Republican Party, Roger Ailes, Republican strategist, Fox News, the Republican cable network, as everyone knows. Donald Trump, in 2010, in this TV ad for Serta mattresses, is talking to sheep 11 and 9, wearing the same suit and tie he wore on election night. And this sheep at the end of the commercial says, "Where is your dignity?" Think about this, the groper in chief. You could also say today is 118 days after Trump took office. It's his 119th day. It's 118 days later. Death has gematria of 118. Death of Roger Ailes, huge face of the Republican Party, on a very specific date to Donald Trump. It's May 18th, the 138th day of the year. The name Donald Trump in ordinal gematria is 138. You can also write today 18/5. Donald John Trump, 185. Roger Ailes, also again a big face in the federal government. Federal has the gematria of 138 like Donald Trump. In case I didn't mention, DC, its coordinates on the 77th meridian, the 38th parallel. The word power is 77. Think about it, the nation's capital. The word theater has gematria of 77 and 32. Ford's Theater in D.C. on the 77th meridian, shut down in 77, reopened 32 years later, 2009, by Obama as a tribute to Lincoln. Obama from the land of Lincoln. A lot of parallels between Obama and Lincoln. I have videos on that if you want to go back and watch. Also, Judaism has gematria of 77, and Jew is 38. Look at the coordinates of D.C. In D.C., there's a statue of Albert Pike. He's holding Morals and Dogma, the Freemason text for Scottish Rite Freemasonry. In Morals and Dogma, it says that Kabbalah is where Freemasonry gets all of its secrets and symbology. Kabbalah said the world was created with letters and numbers and language by God. This is what gematria is, and this is why these people do it. That book, Morals and Dogma, has the same gematria, 137, as Washington, D.C. And the 77th meridian is also known as the American meridian. American meridian has the gematria of 137. So, This date, what's also interesting about it, 227 is the 49th prime number. And on this website, you can verify these things very quickly. 227, the 49th prime. Washington in Gematria sums to 49. If you write out 77, it even sums to 49. DC on the 77th meridian, Washington. So 77, very symbolic. This man, again, a big face in the nation's capital. Roger Ailes also has gematria of 62 like Mason. He's died in the month of May under the May sun. Ritualistic. George Washington, a Scottish Rite Freemason. Again, the headquarters of Scottish Rite Freemasonry in DC. The date this man's died is a date with a life lesson number of 33, federal 33, number of sacrifice. Extra Capsa, who has a great blog. This is someone who learned from me a couple years ago and has stayed dedicated and keeps up with the articles. Makes a lot of great connections. Great mind here. Brother Berg. I'm going to link his blog down in the description. He made some observations about Chris Cornell dying at the Fox Theater. Put out some videos on Chris Cornell. Fox Theater, and now the chairman or former chairman of Fox, Roger Ailes. You know, two big news stories in the same day. Fox has the 666 connection. But I'll link Brother Berg's blog. You can read his finds. He's connecting a lot of things here. Also, something I observed. From the day Roger Ailes stepped down as head of Fox, which was July 21st, 2016, to his death is exactly 43 weeks. Fox News has the gematria of 43 like RIP. So, that's it for now, Truth Seeker. I'll be in the coming hours when I get a chance. I'm going to look into the death of Ian Curtis, who also apparently died from a suicide hanging. His date of death, May 18th, one day from Chris Cornell, lead singer of Joy Division. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.